máš taky na tom palci. No. A to máš taky na ty stejné ruce jako já.
Ale mě to nevadí, jako určitě, já to mám vejš, že?
Ale mě tohle bude vadit, no.
To každá zádělá na pivo.
Thank you. I don't know if it helps, but I will try. Is it a video game?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Nebo potřeboval si snažit.
Jo, aha. Tak jo.
Even when you play in those games, you report on that one. Okay. Yeah. Sorry to say that. short break after 12 rounds in the final groups, about 5 minutes, then we will go again. Best of luck.
Tuohon merkataan. That's the... Glittipeukku. Mikä? Glittipeukku. Niin. Oli vaikea.
Tämmönen voitto, mistä ei niinku tuuleteta.
Mä olin päästänyt 3 maalia ennen kuin mä sain kiekon, mutta
Tuolla on paljon.
mä hävisin 4-3.
Ai.
На, блядь, 4 гола няма излък, блядь.
Излък?
Честък, блядь. Пизда, нахуй.
Зауде?
Каквото се зауде, блядь.
А те ли излък?
Ма не излък 4 гола. Ето, аз съм, блядь, no what the fuck, no. Колко бред. Sorry, tā darīšu, blēd.
Ne, jau pret mani.
Nē, nu pret tevi, nu, man nepatīk tā darīt, bet, nu. Nu, jau jēga. Paga. Aí, tá.
Aldın.
По виду, Месси. Эй, ну. Эй, ты. Блядь, ёбаный рот. Чу!
Dobra.
Вот пиздец.
Home, I'm on this subject.
David Bernard.
Open this thing up. Okay, you ready? Yeah. We'll do that again.
Good morning. This is Gustav Hermansson. I will continue also today with some live commentary. We start off with a really high-level game here between Oskar Henriksson, who finished third in the previous World Championship last time in Norway, and he is playing the number 2 in that championship, Klinching, ranked world number 1 from Latvia. Oskar took an early 2-0 lead, but now Reiners has scored a goal, so it's 2-1 for Oskar. This might be, it's not unlikely that this game might decide who will win the group. And it's always, for these players, it's important to end up high in the group. Oskar scores the third goal, SPS. That was... oh, quick recovery from Reiners. Shot from the defender. I know that some of the top players, it's prestige for them to have a nice group stage, preferably no losses. And it's also important with home advantage when the player who finish highest in the table, so the positions after the group stage will select game. Oh, it's a equalizer. Bad luck for Oskar. 3-3. I think that will be the end result. Oh, he almost made it.
It's all right. Appropriate result. Okay.
I will check the standings right now. See how this affects everything. So they are playing in the same group as Eddie Nilsson. So before this game, Eddie was in the lead, number 1 in the group, before Reiners, Patrik Peter and Oskar. We also have Artem Matantsev, Ronny Nutonen, and so on. The other group is led by Kevin Eriksson at the moment, before Hans Österman. Evgeny Matantsev, Benjamin Sominen, Edgar Seitz, Olof Blume, and so on. I see some interesting results. Evgeny Matantsev beat Hugo Lundqvist from Sweden with 8-7. That's quite rare in table hockey. 15 goals between top players. Actually, I have a 8-7 win long time ago against Hans Österman. That's quite rare as well. I think it was 30 years ago or something, but still. 8-7 is not a very common result. If you are new to this sport, we play 5 minutes, and the clock is running even if someone scores or the puck ends up on the floor. And usually we get ice hockey results like 5-1, 3-2, and so on. Maybe you can score 10 goals from time to time, but not very common. And sometimes it's 0-0. Here we have Anton Kindberg to the left from Sweden, playing Otto Pesele, Finland. Pesele takes an early lead, 1-0. Kindberg is quite new to table hockey, but he is one of the Swedes who practice the most. We've heard rumors about 3-4 hours a day, not only prior to the championships, but all over the season. That's impressive. And it has paid off. He's developed a lot, and you need also some experience, and but of course it's never bad to practice a lot. But now with experience, Anton has become a really skilled player. But also takes the lead, increases the lead to 2-0 with a nice backwards pass. Right now we are watching the final groups of this championship, individual open category. It's 111 players from 18 countries. They are started yesterday with qualification groups, dividing the players into 64 players playing 2 final groups, 32 players in each. And eventually we will have 32 players in playoff later today. So right now these players are fighting for those positions. 64 players will be 32 into the playoff. And in other parts of the arena, people are playing in divisions. Players who didn't qualify for the top 64, but they can still continue deciding which place they will get in the end. And when in every tournament you play, and especially I got help from the technician here. I had the microphone a bit off. Sorry about that. I will repeat that. In this tournament, the open category, we have 111 players from 18 countries. And they started yesterday with the qualification groups. And the top 64, they play final groups, 2 final groups with 32 players in each. That's what we see right now. So this game ended 2-2. Anton could recover and get a tie, 2-2. 1 point. Every point is important here. The 64 players will compete for the 32 playoff spots. So later today we will see the playoffs with 32 players who will face each other, 1 versus 1, with like a elimination stage. And at the end we will see who will bring home the World Championship medals. And in the background of the arena we have also divisions. So that's the players who are not in the top 64. they still continue with mini tournaments to decide who will be 65 to 111. And you get awarded ranking points, and in the World Championship you get more ranking points than in other tournaments. So this is a good opportunity to increase your ranking. We will see what next game will be. I think it's Daniel Nygård from Norway against Gints Lasmanis, Latvia. I will double check that. I can check the results again to see how they are positioned at the moment. Okay, we have Daniel Nygård has struggled. He's on the not the last position, but second last in the group right now. He has collected 5 points so far in 11 games, 2 wins, 8 losses. Gints Lasmanis has performed a little better. He has 8 points in 11 games. You play 31. Actually, you have already in the previous stage. Some of these players have met already, and then they don't play each other again. So each player here plays, I think it's 24 new games in this stage, and every point counts. So even though you are behind from the start, you can still get some nice wins and boost your confidence and maybe climb in the table. And people are they win against each other. So even though you feel you're 5 or 10 points behind, that can change quickly if you are lucky with the other results as well. Lasmanis takes an early lead, 1-0. Gets a breakaway. Let's see what he does. Oh, it's a spias, but off the post. We'll see if we get some spectators here today. I heard a guy this morning at the hotel breakfast, a man who said, "Oh, are you the table hockey guys? I'm planning to come over and watch the championships today." That was nice. Everyone is welcome. We play at the Nolia Arena, the floorball innebandy arena, and everyone is welcome. It's free to come and look. You will see the best players in the world competing for the trophies. Oh, Nygård is scoring. I believe it's 2-2 now. Not too much happened in the beginning. Lasmani scored an early goal, but now we've seen some quick goals after each other. Oof. Oh, that's a nice pass. It looks like they were both are going for the victory instead of just be satisfied with 1 point. We will see when it comes closer to the end of the game. Maybe they are happy with 1 point. Not at the moment. They are really fighting for the victory. Oh, not that one. Daniel Nygård was one of the organizers in the last World Championship in Norway 2 years ago in Bryne.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's last one takes the lead. I didn't see that goal. Was it a bank shot, maybe? Now he has the puck and the lead. Will Daniel be able to score an equalizer? Ah, this is his opportunity. A breakaway. Oh no. Nice save from Lasmanis, who gets the victory. 3-2. It was a very tight game. Daniel is still struggling at the bottom of the table, but there are many games left. They started this series, as I mentioned. They have already played 7 of the players from their own qualification group. So they started with 7 games already played this morning. So now they have played about 5, 6 more since we started. So this means that they have about 20 more games to play in total before we have a break, and then the playoff starts. So 20 more games. A lot can happen in that time. We can check the results. Eddie Nilsson is still in the lead in this group with 21 points, followed by Rainer Skalnis, 20, Oskar Henriksson, 19, Artem Matsantsev, 18, Patrik Peter, Ronny Nuttonen, both 17, and so on. But it's quite, it's close. In 24th place, Ville Hentonen with 9 points, and up to the position 9, it's the guy at 9th place has 15 points. So that's just 6 points difference. So if you have 2 wins in a row, you can climb many positions compared to the others. The other group that we don't see in the live stream, we have Yevgeny Matantsev, the reigning world champion, leading that group. Same number of points as Kevin Eriksson, Finland. Followed by Edgar Seitz, Olof Blume, Hans Österman, Benko Suominen. We have the pleasure to see another game with Oskar Henriksson. Oskar plays for the Swedish club Bröderna Grym, founded by his father, I believe, Lars Henriksson. But he lives in Umeå and he regularly plays the Umeå Liga, the longest running league series in the world. Started in 1985, so it's 40 years now, which is amazing. They play almost every Tuesday for 40 years. And the founder of that league, Lars-Erik Svensson, is in this arena helping out with fixing broken games and so on. And he has played more, I think it's 1,200 of those leagues, and that's an amazing record. Actually, Herman Sten, who is playing in yellow here against Oskar, he plays for Umeå as well. So these guys, Herman and Oskar, they have played each other hundreds of times. And Herman is not far behind Lars-Erik Svensson, who we call Les. He has, I think, 800 something of those leagues, which is also very impressive. Oh, at least 800 tournaments in total. Yeah. I think it's 1-1, yes. These two know each other very well. You have to score something really special or have a bit of a luck to get the puck into the goal. And Herman showed, was it the day before yesterday, on Friday, that he can really play some high-level table hockey. He captured the veterans gold, his first one, individual gold medal in the World Championship. Congratulations, Herman. Oscar is not yet a veteran. He has maybe quite many years to go, but one day we might see him getting a trophy for in veteran category as well. He has won the World Championship for juniors. We talked about that a couple of days ago, that not many Swedes have done that. He's the only one, actually. The only Swede to win the junior World Championship. And he has third place from last in open category last time. I think he has two of those, 2 bronze. But of course he aims for higher positions. Preferably a gold, but some other guys wants that too, so you can see they defend well against each other. They know the other players' special moves. People tend to focus on offensive skills. Talk about the combinations and center moves players can do, but defense is just as important. Let's see now. Can he score here? Oh, he missed the goal. He still has possession. Well done by Herman. He scores. Can Herman make another one? No, the puck goes out. Yeah, it's over. Oscar wins this game between friends from Umeå. That means he's still in the top of the table together with others, fighting for the valuable top positions that gives you home game advantage. You can select the game you want to play on against your playoff opponent. The opponent will choose which side they start on. But these players, they are maybe they bring this paper with the results, and they usually make a note that okay, this game was I like it. It felt good. I can do my center moves and other stuff, and they make a note of the game number 7, for instance. That's what's a good one. And if I can't take that because someone else is higher ranked, I will take game 11 as an example. So they make notes to remember later where they want to play. For someone who is not competing in table hockey, it feels like, oh, it's really such a big difference, but it is a little difference, and that can be what decides the outcome of the playoff series. The speed of the ice is another thing. Do you want a really fast game or a bit slower one? Now we get to see another game with Anton Schimberg. Now he's playing to the right against Matusek, skilled player from Czech Republic. I think it's Jakub Matusek, or Kuba as his nickname is. He takes the lead against Anton Schimberg.
Yeah.
It was a defender shot. It hit the post, but it went in. Oh, 2-0. Centrifuge. I don't think Anton has had the puck yet. Now he gets a chance to score one. What can he do? Oof, off the post, but it didn't go in. Another one. Some people are wondering why do they pull the puck back and forth with the left winger in that corner. I would say it's it's a combination of people want to do that for no reason, and also to get some feel for the speed of the ice maybe, and put the puck in the position to score something. They also do that with the right winger, looking for some gap in the defense. It's like when you're boxing or fencing, you move a lot with your opponent, trying to find some hole in the defense. You are only allowed to have the puck 5 seconds with each player on the ice. Then you have to shoot or pass. And if you are in the lead, you usually use those 5 seconds. And if you're behind, you want to do something faster. Still 2-0 for Matusek. We will check the standings right now again. How is he doing? Oh, it's 3-0 now. Yeah, Matusek has not had a really good start. Just 3 victories so far out of 13 games. He's in 29th place out of 32. And we talked about Schimberg. He's done better. He's in the 19th place. He needs a victory now. Then he can maybe climb over into the playoff position. Of course, we have many rounds to go, but still. But he's behind 3-0 here. He needs a goal. Oh, another post. Sometimes you play well, but the puck just don't want to go into the net. And you also need to stop your opponent's attempts. There we go. First goal. He needed that one. Maybe he will get more confident. Nice centrifuge. Turning the center in the last second. Hitting with the forehand in the first corner. Matusek shouldn't take too many risks now. But Schimberg has an opportunity. No, he misses that one. Now it will be hard to recover. Yep, that's over. 4-1. Important goal from Matusek. Getting that victory. ...24 games here. It will take about, I would say, 3 hours or something. So it's important to drink some water, get some other energy maybe, some snacks, or what do you prefer to keep your energy level high. Then we will have a lunch break, and then playoff for those who qualify for that. It's getting warmer in here now. It looks. Oscar takes off his t-shirt, and maybe he will play only in t-shirt. We will see. I also saw some other guys trying to wipe their face. It's more intense than you can imagine playing table hockey at this level, and also in a big tournament. When you are in your kitchen playing with your friends, it's not that demanding, but if you should try play elite level table hockey, it's very intense. You're so focused for many hours. I don't really know any other sports where you play like these guys. The guys who will go all the way here, I don't know, maybe they play, what can it be? It's 45 games maybe before playoff, and then I think it's 5 rounds of playoff. 6. Yeah, and that could playoff is played best of 7. So in theory you can have 35 more games. So that's 80 games maybe just in the open tournament, individual. And many of these guys also play team, or maybe special categories, juniors, veterans, ladies, so on. So you can easily play more than 100 games in a few days. And you're very, very focused all the time. Sometimes if you get like a 6-1 lead early, that's usually against weaker opponents. Then you can relax a bit, but you have to stay focused. It's like driving a car, or even more focused, I would say, here. Now, this is a Norwegian game. To the left, we have Magnus Klippen, the top-ranked Norwegian player. He takes an early lead against Daniel Nygård that we saw earlier. Oh, he scores, I think it was exactly the same goal. We call it the Maltsev. The right winger goes forward and puts the puck right next to the post. There's usually a little gap between the post and the keeper. Of course, you can put the keeper all the way to the post, but then most of the goal is open. These two have also played each other hundreds of times, I'm pretty sure. As we saw earlier, Daniel Nygård is struggling at the bottom of the table. Not last position, but second last. I believe Magnus Klippen is higher up. Yes, he's in 13th place at the moment with 15 points. But there are a lot of players right band. Oh, it's a bank shot from the right defender. Hits the board and into the net. Daniel is not happy with that. That's a great way to surprise your opponent sometimes. You expect a pass to the center or to the winger, or maybe a shot. Those direct shots that are popular again today. We just saw Daniel trying one, but then you can hit the bank shot against the board. They're not that common in ice hockey, but I've seen them rare occasions. Oh, that was close. In ice hockey, you can do the bank shot from time to time if you're lucky, and everything is in the right place for that. The goalie must be sleeping, or maybe they have removed the goalie for an extra skater. Oh, it's an equalizer. Nice one. Centrifuge from Daniel. Magnus Klippen is currently ranked number 16 in the world. And they also play for the same club team, Brent Plast, the leading team in Norway. Daniel is ranked 118, so it's almost 100 positions ranking difference between these players. But if we played each other hundreds of times, that doesn't matter much. Oh, he had a good opportunity to win this one. What can Magnus do? Will we see a draw between these two? Oh, last chance. Oof! That was close. Yeah, it's 2-2. I think that was a fair result. If you think of what happened in the game. Magnus maybe wanted 2 points to stay in the playoff group of people, but still, when you meet your teammate, anything can happen. So maybe 1 point is quite okay for him. Next up, it looks like Sandis Kalnins, father of world number 1 Rainer, will play on the left side for Latvia. But who will he face? He's checking the game. Is it working properly? Oh, it's another game with Kuba Matusek, Jakub Matusek from Czech Republic. Sandis is also struggling. He's in the third, let me update the standings here. Yeah, third place from the bottom with only 8 points, 3 victories so far after 15 rounds. So that's almost halfway through the series. As I said, there are many games to be played. You need to get some good results to keep your confidence up and also keep your energy level up. Sometimes if you are behind with many goals, it might be better to take it a little easy to save your energy for more important games. Same if you have a big lead. Don't waste energy when it's not necessary. Of course you need to finish the game, but... Okay, we have a first attempt. Breakaway, no. Oh, quick. Second attempt. He gets another center move. Nice save by Kalnins. Oh, that's his standard, typical Sandis Kalnins attempt. He likes to, we call it a prototype in Sweden. He pass from the left defender to the center. But if the opponent knows that or reads what you're about to do, it's a high-risk attempt because it's quite easy to just quickly move your center to the front and you will break that pass and put the goal, the puck into the goal. Can he recover here? No, bad attempt. Better luck next time. Yep, another goal. Not a good start for Sandis. 2-0 already. Oh, a third one. He's not happy with that. Nice defender shot, first corner. And a fourth one. This is not going Sandy's way. Matusek, however. Oh, really nice. Nice shovel from a tough position. Those are hard to do, but he did it really well. Yeah, since we saw him last time, he has climbed a few positions. He has 11 points in 15 games. Another one, another goal. So he's hoping to get some more points, and it looks like this will be 2 of them. Then he can maybe climb into the playoff position. Oh, nice one. It's over. Sandis, he doesn't want to play the remaining minute of the game. Why should he? It's better to drink some water, dust off this 6-0 defeat. And also for Matusek, it's nice to have an extra minute break. You can start focusing on the next game. If you have time, you can watch other players that you will face soon. See what they are up to. Maybe see some weaknesses in the game, the way they play the game, or also their strength, so you can be prepared. We will let the players register the results, then we will check the table again, the standings, to see who's in the lead. As I mentioned before, the people we see in the foreground of the screen here, it's the top 64 players from yesterday who play each other in 2 final groups, each 32 players. And out of the 64, 32 in total will qualify for this afternoon's playoff. And eventually we will have 4 players fighting for the 3 medals. And in the end, someone will become world champion here in Umeå, Sweden, 2025. It's the 19th World Championships. The first one was held in Stockholm, Sweden in 1989. And then it's been shared between different organizing countries. So next time, it's already decided that will be in Latvia in 2 years, 2027, in Valmiera. That will be the 20th World Championship. And next year we hope someone will host the European Championship. It's not decided yet. No one has really come forward and say, okay, we will do this. But I've heard some not rumors, but there are some ideas. Maybe, but might be different solutions to that. I really hope someone will host that, and maybe it could be some collaborations between countries. They could help each other out in different ways, because it would be sad if we don't have any European Championship. And as you maybe understand, every second year we have World Championship, and the other second year we have European. And it's quite the same, actually. Most of the players are European on top level. We have 2 players from North America in this championship, which is great to see them here. It doesn't happen all the time. So we have one Canadian player, Kent Richter, and one American, Michael Mishkin. Sorry for not pronouncing that right. Mikhail Mishkin, maybe. He's originally from Russia, but he has lived in the United States for many years, and is now an American citizen. This game is played between Roni Nuttonen, former world champion from Finland, to the left, who has already 3-0 lead against Shalomayev, Mikhailo Shalomayev from Ukraine, who is also General Secretary in the International Table Hockey Federation. Nuttonen is playing from time to time. He can take a couple of years break, then he comes back, and he's always entertaining to see, and a very skilled player. And when he's up for it, in the mood, he can beat anyone. Shalomayev has played for many years. I was expecting him to I thought he had reached his top level. It didn't happen that much with his results some years ago, but this season he has really improved a lot, which is nice to see. He's the same age as myself, 53 this year, and it's never too late to take some more steps in table hockey. As I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, of course you can practice by yourself or with friends, but also playing a lot of tournaments makes you better. You get more experience. Many of the things you see people do, it comes instinctively. The more you play, the better decisions you will make. Now Ronny is showing off. He has some really great moves that not many can do. But why not play in an easy way, like Shalomayev just showed? This is a nice game to see on video when Ronny is creative and does fancy stuff. It's a 5-1 lead. What will we do next? Table hockey is fun in that way. If you get an early, you have some luck against the player of Ronny's caliber. Maybe you have 2-0 early in the game with some luck, or you do well. You are able to beat them. But if the top players get an early lead, they will probably continue doing fancy stuff and increase the lead. I hope the game, no, it's broken. We need to fix that because we won't broadcast on game 1. I will talk to some organizer. So the game is repaired, and we can continue following the final group, one of the final groups. In this game we have Regnash Vasolins, Latvia, who became world champion in juniors category 2 days ago. He's playing, oh, nice pass. He's playing another Latvian, Edsus Kaneps. I will check some stats for these players. Oh, early lead, Espias from Vasolins. Latvia has a great team. Of course, they have the top players, but there are also a lot of younger guys behind them who will take over in the future. If you don't not know this, in Latvia, table hockey is actually regarded as, what do you say, as a sport. So they get some financial help from the government and so on. I don't think there is another country where table hockey has that status. Of course, it's easier to develop the sport in the country if you have some financial help organizing tournaments and so on. You can, but they have also done a great job to get that position. Organizing school tournaments and so to get many players to try table hockey, or not players but young kids, and if they are interested in this they can continue. Often that is a problem. If you have a young kid who is curious about table hockey and want to play more, you invite them to your local tournaments, and everyone there is too good. So this little boy or girl will get a lot of big losses, and then they don't want to come back. But if you have a nice system where you can start against other amateurs and then develop and go to the next level, it's more likely to keep the players interested. And Latvia is doing a great job with that. This game has developed nicely for Vasolins, 4-0 already. Kaneps is struggling, he can't really get the puck even. Oh, that was close. Oh, nice one. Quick recovery to 1-4. It looked like Vasolins had the goal in the right position, but it didn't help. So Vasolins plays for Valmiera, who will host the club Valmiera, who will host the next World Championship in 2 years. Kaneps, on the other hand, is playing for Ventspils. Latvia have many players in this championship, also in other categories. I don't know exactly, but I think there are like 50 people coming with a bus to Umeå, Sweden. That was a quite easy win for Vaselins, 4-1. We will check their positions as well. I assume they will, at least one of them will play playoff later. Yeah, Vaselins was in 8th. He's about 8th place. Caneps in 14th. So both are at the moment about to play playoffs in this afternoon. Next up, we have two female players. Hanna Ivantsova, Ukraine, who became world champion for ladies 2 years ago. She takes an early lead against Dasha Rustalova from Estonia. They met in the ladies competition on Friday. Oh, we will watch this attempt. Yeah, she scores. It's 1-1. Espias. Rustalova finished 3rd in the ladies competition on Friday. Did they even meet in the playoffs? Then let me check. No, they didn't. Not in the playoff. Rustalova beat Elena Rasinaya from Latvia in the final. No, sorry. Yeah, in the bronze game. So Rustalova claimed the bronze. And Hanna Ivantsova won the gold against Lagstina, also from Latvia. And when Hanna was only 16 years old, she was the first female player ever to win a World Tour tournament open category. That happened in Germany. I was actually there playing that tournament and witnessed that historical victory. Oh, something wrong? No, the puck just disappeared, I think. Ooh. So we have Rustalova now in the lead, 2-1. Estonia used to have many female players, high-level ladies. Now she's the only one at this championship, unfortunately. So they couldn't compete in the ladies teams category. We hope they will come back, or they can find new girls taking some place in their ladies team. Yeah, another Spias. Well done, 3-1. Rostaliova is playing carefully. She can't afford to make a mistake now. If she stays in the lead with 3-1, she will get the victory. Let's see how they are doing in the standings. Time is running out, 30 seconds to go. Ivantsova now needs a quick goal here. She gets it, 3-2. There is still time to maybe get one of these points in this game. Rostaliova is playing with experience. Not taking any risks. Yeah, that's a victory. 3-2.
Now we will take a short break. 10:30, break to 10:30, and then we'll go again.
Okay, it's a 5-minute extra break because we are, I think, in the middle of the schedule of the final groups. People could go to the bathroom, drink some water, maybe buy something in the coffee shop. Some snack, some coffee or something, energy. Or just walk around. When you stand still for many hours, it's quite demanding, actually. You need to move your legs a bit. While they are having a break, we can check the results. After 19 rounds of the final groups, and as I said, we started with 7 from yesterday, so they have played 12 more rounds now, and it's 12 more to go. So this is halfway through the final group of this morning. So we have group 1, the ones that we are following here on the live broadcast. In the lead, maybe as expected, Rainer Kalniņš from Latvia, 34 points. He has only one loss, that was against Hanna Ivantsova that we just saw. He has 2 draws, so quite an impressive result so far. He's followed by Eddie Nilsson, Sweden, Patrik Peter, Czech Republic, Ronnie Nutonen, Finland, Artem Matantsev, Ukraine, and Oskar Henriksson, Sweden. That's the top 6. Actually, Anna, who just lost here, she's in 7th place, despite the loss against Rostaliova. And 16 of those 32 players in that group will qualify for playoffs in the afternoon. But we have still 12 rounds to go. Anything can happen. In the other group, Group 2, we have Evgeny Matantsev, the reigning world champion, in the top with 33 points, 5 points ahead of Edgar Sait, the reigning European champion from Latvia. Matantsev is from Ukraine. Kevin Eriksson, third place at the moment from Finland. Hans Österman, Sweden. Roland Sriekstins, Latvia, and Olof Blume, Sweden. That's the top 6. Do we have any surprises here? Let me check. We have James John Forsberg from Sweden, currently in 16th place. He's just a junior and will be that for a couple of more years, I believe. So that's very well done. I hope he can keep that spirit up. But it's close. A lot of people around the playoff line with almost the same number of points. So every point, every goal is important. If you get a 2-3 loss or you manage to equalize 3-3, you can climb several positions in the standings. Darja Rustalova, that we saw win last game, she's in 21st place, chasing the ones above the playoff line. She's 4 points behind at the moment, but she has played quite many of the top players. I can see some pattern here in the tables that the super veterans, the players who are 55 years or older, who have a special category that was played yesterday, they are not performing that well in most of them in this open category final group. It is quite demanding to play table hockey, and if you play several categories, all the players tend to struggle a bit at the end of the championship. When you're 20 years or something, it's easier to keep your energy up. But you never know. Sometimes when you get a good start, you can still find the energy needed. The stands of the arena, among the spectators, I can see Lars Henriksson, former Swedish champion and father of Oskar Henriksson. He's sitting watching how Oskar is doing, and I heard that he usually tries with some coaching, helps out with coaching Oskar, giving him advice what to do and what not to do, and he also maybe keeping an eye on the opponents to see if he can give some advice to Oskar. Not yet, but in the playoffs, I believe he will be of great help. I hope so. So I think 5 minutes will be over the break quite soon. People are returning. And we'll continue with the last 12 rounds of this final series. If you are a Swede watching this, you are probably hoping for some Swedish success. At the moment in Group 1 we only have Eddie Nilsson and Oskar Henriksson in playoff position, but right under the playoff line, the players who will qualify, we have in the 4 places 17 to 20, we have 3 Swedes, Herman Sten, Niklas Blomberg, Anton Schimberg, just behind the current playoff spots. So they are, of course, hoping for some more points to climb into the playoff. And further down in that group, we have Truls Månsson, 28th place. Only 11 points so far. But Truls is an experienced player. He can, if he can find energy. He's also super veteran, as I mentioned. Maybe he's a bit tired. He finished second in that category on yesterday. We will start again in 1 minute. People have to return now to the find.
Please stop doing that. Please stop defenders in final group 1. We will go in 30 seconds. 30 seconds to next game.
The organizer is trying to get everyone back now to keep the time schedule. We will start in like 20 seconds or something. Everyone is returning now. They need to find where to play. And the music starts. Okay, next up we have a game between Eddie Nilsson, ranked number 4 in the world, highest of the Swedes. To the left is playing Ance Bosic from Slovenia. As I mentioned earlier, Eddie is currently number 2 in this group, and Ance is at 24th place. He has 15 points. He needs 4 more to climb to the playoff position at the moment. So we will see. He starts with the puck. No goal in this attack. Ance is traveling a lot on the World Tour, and so is Eddie this season. He's played more than earlier seasons on the World Tour. Eddie was the favorite to win the juniors category on Friday. He was top ranked of the juniors, but he finished in 4th place. Maybe he can actually get the same result since he's number 4 in the world. He is hoping for a medal in the open category. He gets an early 2-0 lead here against Ance Bosic. 3-0. Well done. He looks happy. I think he is looking at his dad, Henrik Nilsson, who is in the stands. So now we have 4-0. Very good start for Eddie. Can you do make a 5th? No, not this time. Oh. Eddie has developed a lot also. He's so quick. It's 5-0. Ance can't believe his eyes. Ance has won the World Tour, if I remember correctly. It was a few years ago. I think he did. But in recent years, more top players have decided to play enough tournaments to compete for the World Tour victory. Eddie is one of them. Rainer Kalnic won this year with almost a perfect score. When you play Super Series tournaments, you get 200 points for a victory in the World Tour. That's not ranking points, but it's World Tour points. And if you win a regular World Tour tournament, you get 160. And I think Rainer's had 190 in Stockholm. That means the second place in Swedish Masters. And he won the 4 others. So he had 990 points. Another goal from Eddie Nilsson, Spias. So that's 6-0. Oh. Defender shot. Some comfort goal from Bossi. Can he make another one? Yeah, Espias 6-2. But I doubt he can steal some point from Eddie here. It's just 35 seconds to go, and there is number 7, 7-2. Another Spias. When you play group stage like this, okay, of course, this is the final group of the World Championship. It's not an easy group to play, but also, nevertheless, it's sometimes nice to just get familiar with the speed of the ice and practice your best moves to get prepared for the next stage. So we have a 7-2 victory for Nilsson, who was fighting for the top position in the group, right behind Rainer Kalnic. After a break, like we just had, it's nice to get a good restart, like Eddie did here. Maybe he has won a lot of games before the break, and he wants to continue doing that. A break can sometimes disturb you a bit if you're in the mood, but you need to come back to that. And it can be the opposite as well. If you have 3 losses in a row, a break is very welcome to restart. Next up seems to be to the right, Niklas Blomberg from Stockholm, Sweden. He's playing in his team jersey, not the national team jersey. He plays with the Österman family. One of the 2 active Stockholm clubs at the moment. I'm from Stockholm myself, and back in the 90s we had so many players, active players. Maybe 15 clubs or something. It was amazing. Today it's not that there are not that many players who play table hockey in Stockholm, but maybe 15 or so on regular basis. 15, 20 maybe. He is playing Michal Koberle from Czech Republic, who's a very quick player. He gets an early lead, 1-0. Very technical. Known for technical, quick attacks. I like to play players with that style. You will let in a lot of goals, but you can maybe score many as well, because he's not really focusing on playing defense and slowly. He takes a lot of risks, and usually it pays off. He's a very skilled player, high ranked. But if you're lucky, you can intercept some attempts and make a goal yourself. Oh, here comes another goal from Koberle. Defender shot. Let's see how they are doing in the table standings. Koberle is currently in 11th place with 24 points in 20 games. Yeah, another goal, 3-0. Niklas hasn't had many attempts himself. Koberle is keeping the puck. Blomberg is in 20th place. He should need some more points to maybe get into playoff position. But this game looks hard to win. Of course, it's not over. More than half of the game is still remaining, but then he needs a goal quite soon to be able to catch up. Oh, a backwards pass. (4-0). Niklas is another player, we talked about it earlier, who has been around for some years. He started quite young. He developed and then he stopped a little bit developing, and then suddenly this season he has he's done some really great results. He won one of the Swedish national tournaments with impressive playoff performance, beating many top players from Sweden. So that was really well done. It's 1-5 here. Can he make another goal, making this interesting again? No, it's a bit wide. That's Bjer's attempt. Misses the goal. What about now? No. Yeah, lucky goal. He needs that. 1 minute to go. Oh, another backwards pass. Now it will be tough for Niklas. It's very hard to score 4 goals during the music. I've done it myself at least once that I remember. I think it was 1-4. I was behind 1-4 or something and scored 4 goals during the music, but it's very rare. You need to get 2 of them really quick, and then the opponent gets nervous and makes mistakes. Yeah, this is over. It's a quite easy 6-2 win for Koberle. Impressive start. Looked really relaxed and still scored 6 goals. Next up seems to be a Latvian game with Lagstina, Krista Anija Lagstina to the left. She's the top-ranked lady in the world. Younger sister of Sandis, her brother, who won the gold in the teams Open Teams category yesterday. She's playing. Oh, I don't remember his first name. Liepins. Let me check that. Andris Liepins from also Latvia. He is currently in. Let me update the table. 27th place, struggling a bit. 13 points in 21 games. He will probably not make the playoff unless he is finishing this final group in a really great way. Oh, high tempo from the start. This is going to be a very interesting game with high tempo, I believe. How about Lagstina? Yeah, she's currently in 12th place, which means she might go to the playoff, top 16 in this group. But she needs more points to keep the others behind. She has 25 of them at the moment. The player just outside on 17th place has 20. She scores an early goal. Sometimes when I watch the standings instead of the screen, I can hear what's happening. I heard that as well. That's a defender shot. If you are an experienced player, you can listen to. You don't need to see the game. You can still understand what's going on in some ways. I've let in quite many of those defender shots, and I know how they sound. They have become popular again in recent years. 5 years ago or so, they were not common at all. Then some players understood that, oh, you can score this way, and then or many players do it today. Many Latvians. Some in the last World Championships, they called it the Baumanis shot after Thomas Baumanis, who's not playing this championship. I don't know what he's doing right now. He hasn't played much in recent years. Maybe he's studying or something. No time for table hockey. But he was a master of those shots. Lagstina up 2-0. 3-0 now with a Maltsev. Nice one. Looks easy to do that kind of goal, but you have to have good precision placing the puck right next to the post and without showing it too obviously that you will attempt it. So the opponent is maybe expecting some shovel and moves the goalie to the center of the goal, and then you have a small gap right next to the post. Oh, nice one. 4-0. As I said, Lagstina is ranked number 1 among female players, but she did not win the World Championship title this year. There are maybe 4 or so, 3-4 female players who are almost on the same level, although Lagstina is higher ranked than the others. But they can beat each other, and in playoff it's not the same as playing group stage and so on. She did a mistake here, and suddenly Liepins is chasing her. 4-2 now. to Lagstina. He needs a quick one now. No, it's over. She gets a lucky goal. And it's 5-2, a victory for Lagstina. But she needed that to stay in playoff, the contenders for the playoff. Rainer Kalnitz is celebrating against his friend Regnars Vasolins. I think he made he scored a late goal. Vasolins is not happy with that. But they are also friends, and friends outside of the when they not play. But it's always nice to beat your friends in important tournaments. I think it was some slogan from Stiga years ago that table hockey is equally, it's a toy for some, it's a game for some, and it's a sport, depending who is playing. So if you have a game at home, playing your kitchen table, it could be a toy for kids, and it could also be, you could play it as a game, like playing cards or Monopoly or something. Just having fun. But if you compete at this level, it's certainly a sport. And those players you see on the broadcast, they have spent hundreds of hours, maybe more, thousands, mastering the game of table hockey. I think Reiners was happy with that victory because he wanted to stay in the top position, which he is at the moment. He's leading Group 1 with 40 points, 6 more points than Eddie Nilsson in second place. The two of them haven't met yet, though. We will see that later. We'll see how it goes. But right now, in the video, we have a Finnish player to the, I think it's Otto Pessel again, yes, against Michael Madera from Czech Republic. Madera plays like most of the top players from Czechia, Czech Republic. Offensive game, technically skilled, a lot of speed, sudden attacks. Pessele, I'm not that familiar with how he plays. I haven't seen him that much. But Finland has, there are many skilled players. Maybe they don't play that much internationally, but they have old and also some young players who are really good. They have a nice legacy with former champions like Roni Nutonen and Ahti Lampi, and also some other guys we saw yesterday in the teams competition. Christian Isotrykkari, former world #1. They also have like Anssi Järvenen and others who have been really skilled in the past. And they have Kevin Eriksson, a little bit younger player, who is always among the top players in every championship when he's there playing. Madera has the lead, 1-0. Let's see how they are doing at the moment. Madera has currently 16th place, so he is the last player at the moment coming to the playoff, but a lot can happen, of course. He needs this victory. Pessele, on the other hand, is struggling in the bottom. He's in the third place from the bottom at the moment. It will be hard for him to recover and claim a playoff spot. And now Madra is up 2-0. Madra is one of those players who have proven to have a high capacity. He has done some really nice results in playoffs against top players. I believe he eliminated, was it Reiners Kalnins a few years ago in the championship, European, I think, or was it Matanza? I don't remember. But in another tournament, he can lose against some weaker player. So it's much about if he's in the mood, if he has the confidence at the moment, then he can do really well. 2-1 now. 1 minute to go. Nice pass. Can he score on the center move? Spiasnaka. No, it's moved just the other way. Little boot backwards pass. Ooh. 30 seconds to go. Who will take this victory? Yeah, it's over. Victory for Madra, another one. 2 important points for that victory to stay clear and hopefully get the playoff spot. That brings him to 14th place at the moment. Maybe everyone hasn't updated their last result yet, but we will see. Now we see that Eddie Nilsson lost to Reiners Kalnins in the top 6-2 to Kalnins. That means Eddie is now in 3rd place behind Patrik Peter, who has climbed to 2nd. But he, on the other hand, Patrik Peter hasn't played Reiners yet. So a little recap. Oh, here, yeah, 1st place in Group 1, Reiners Kalnins, Latvia. Followed by Patrik Peter. Roni Nuttonen climbed to the 3rd after some victory now, I believe. Then we have Eddie Nilsson, Sweden. Raivis Miglinieks, 5th place, and Oskar Henriksson in 6th place. And in the other group, Evgeny Matantsev, 1st place. Hans Österman, 2nd. 3rd, we have Kevin Eriksson. 4th, Edgar Seitz. 5th, Olof Blume. And the 6th place, Elvis Silins. This game is between Mikko Saulitis, Latvia, and his fellow Latvian Raivis Miglinieks. It looked like a goal, but I don't think it was valid, so we have 0-0 still. Mikko Salitis is also one of those little bit older players. He's been around for many years. And I think he played more in the past, and then he had a break. Now he's back. His son is playing as well. But he has improved a lot this season, I would say. Done some really nice results. Miglenieks, on the other hand, has been one of the top players for quite a few years. Won some World Tour tournaments. A couple of them in Sweden, I know. How are they doing in the standings? Let's see. Oh, it's an intense game. A lot of opportunities here. Maybe not only, what do you say? A bit of risky game. Anything can happen. Not only structured game. Some missed that one. Half of the game is remaining. 1-0 still for Mikko Saulitis. Mikis is chasing a playoff spot. He has 18th place right now. He needs to climb some positions to get into the playoff. Raivis Miglenieks, I think I mentioned him a few minutes ago. He's in 5th place. Has a better opportunity to go to the playoff. I believe he will, because he is high ranked. He has 31 points compared to Mikus with 21. But he's behind now. We are chatting and talking friendly. Oh, that's that's a nice one. Nice attempt. But he should score here maybe. No. Another attempt. He can't get those centimeters. Oh, that's close. The puck stopped on the goal line, and in table hockey you're allowed to say block then and have a face-off. If you can't move the puck in a way to get it out, it will only fall into the goal. You're allowed to say block. Still 1-0 with 30 seconds to go. Now let's see what Raivis can come up with. It's tough to lose big in table hockey, but also a 0-1 loss is quite tough to... Oh, now the tempo is really high. Last attempt. No, time is up. 1-0 for Mikko Saulitis. Well done. Good defense. And Miglenieks had some opportunities, especially with the center, but he couldn't score. Important victory for Saulitis, who is maybe now climbing into the playoff with some rounds to go. Actually, he dropped one spot in the table. It's a bit strange, but that can happen. If all of the other players around him also won, and maybe he has a loss against some of them, that counts. When you have the same number of points, you check those players, the mutual results. How did they do against each other? And that counts. But we have, this was round 24 in total. So we have 8 more rounds. No, sorry, 7 more. Some players have 8 more rounds before this final group is over. And as I said, there are 32 players, so this is the last quarter, you could say. They played 24 games, some of them, and they have 8 more, or 7 to go. You need to stay focused now. Give everything you have. Then you will have like an hour lunch break, but it's important now to keep the focus, have some high energy, and do your best to get as many points as possible in these last 7 or 8 games. Oskar Henriksson to the left, one of the contenders for the medals or maybe the gold, against Ville Hentanen, one of the players who play the most on the World Tour. He has also improved this year after some years of his skill he was at the same level for some years, and now he has climbed the ranking, which is nice to see for a player of his age, about the same as mine maybe. It's never too late to develop in table hockey. Oskar has 2-0. Ville tries a shot from the center. Ville plays a bit unorthodox in some positions. We saw that yesterday in the live stream. He has some tricky ways to score that is a bit unexpected. Oskar, on the other hand, is a very skilled player. He can do almost anything if he's up for it, but he tries to do the usual stuff. Of course, some hard... it's not easy to play like he does, but he does it really well.
No. Oh, yes, I can do it much better.
This is really
Show me.
well done. Quick pass into the center, and then center move, almost without putting the puck in the position. Quick spias. The player is, his opponent is probably expecting him to put the puck carefully in the right position, but before that happens, the puck is already in the net. 4-0. I had the same experience against Oskar in, it was 3 years ago now in Slovenia. I met him in the final group of the European Championship. It was like 5-6 rounds to go, and he was leading 4-0 after 1 minute. And I thought, okay, let's do something fancy. I will lose, but I will try to impress him. So I went for a really hard spias, and I somehow did something wrong with my thumb, so my thumbnail got stuck in the game where the rod is coming out. And I looked at my thumbnail, and it had come off completely. And a lot of blood was pouring down my hand, so I had to break that game to give the victory to Oskar. But I could actually continue a few more games, and I managed to win one of them without using my right thumb. So I got some more points, 3 more I guess, and a lot of valuable ranking points. I didn't finish that high, but it was a decent performance. Ville has scored 1 while I was talking, so we have 4-1. Oscar he finds more ways to score. I think he's already mentally he's in the playoff now. This is like just continue win against players a bit lower ranked like Ville is Oscar is just making sure he will win those games and maybe practice a bit before the playoff, doing some funny things, fancy moves. But mentally he's already preparing for playoffs. Another win. How is Ville doing on the other hand? Ville was in 23rd place. Not too bad. 18 points. I don't think he will get enough points to rise into the playoffs because other people will also win. But now he's 24th in this group. Maybe he can get the top 50 position, which is well done. Oscar has 7th place. I think he hoped for a higher position going into the playoffs, because if you have a high position, you will probably avoid the other top players early on. But of course, if you want to become the world champion, you have to defeat every opponent you face in the playoffs. Anyway, but of course you can have an easier way than others. Next up we have one of the Naglis brothers against, is it Reiners, Kalnis or Sandis? We will see. Yeah, it's Reiners, the world #1 ranked player. Let me check who he is facing. I don't really remember who of the skilled Naglis brothers this is. They're both really good, and they have also developed the last years into top players. Not on Reiners level, of course, but still very capable. So this is Edgar Naglis to the left, Reiners to the right. Reiners took an early 2-0 lead. When you are a top player like he is, it can be like a bit frustrating to needing to play all those games before the playoff starts to keep the focus. But one of his tricks to stay focused is to try to win the group, win every game. For several reasons. One is to show the others that he is to be counted with. He's one of the best ones and he's in great shape. Here he scores his 3rd goal and the 4th. Another reason is, as I've mentioned, the higher you get in the standings before the playoff. Yeah, this is already over. 3 minutes to go. Naglis gives up. He won't be able to turn around 5-0. This was too easy for Reiners. And of course he is happy with this. Gets 3 minutes extra break. He can maybe go buy some coffee or something. Oh, this is interesting. He goes to look at Oscar Henriksson's game, I think. Maybe not. Maybe he has a bag outside there with some energy or something. Or he's looking how Oscar is playing, because eventually they might face each other later. He could have 3 minutes to spy on Oscar. No, he goes back. The top players, they also watch a lot of video on YouTube, how others play, trying to find details about strengths and weaknesses of the opponent. We have another game here. Oh, they moved over here. Maybe their game broke and they came over to play. It's Hanna Ivantsova to the left against Artem Matantsev to the right.
It was on TV screen and I wrote that wrong. Yeah, you have to find the black shirt. Yeah.
So we're back here. live. Next up is another game from Daniel Nygård, Norway, to the left. And he's playing Truls Månsson, my teammate from Stockholm, Björkhagen Rangers. It's only 5 more rounds to play. Now every player has 26 games played already. 5 more, then we have a lunch break and we will know who will make the playoffs. Daniel is now in the second place from the bottom, 31st in this group. He has 13 points. Truls is 2 positions ahead of him, 2 points as well. So this is not, none of these players will make the playoffs. It's already, it's too soon. Sorry, too late. They will not be able to collect the points needed. Truls tries a couple of little boots. Oh, maybe a third one. Yeah, third attempt paid off. So it's 1-0 for Månsson. Truls became a silver medalist in the Super Veterans category the other day, yesterday. 55 years and older. A lot of center moves in this game. A bit unexpected, but why not? Truls is also one of those playing a lot on the World Tour. Traveling to different countries. Oh, a nice prototype, as we call it. A risky pass from the left defender to the center. But it paid off this time. 2-0. The third one. A Truls special one. A bit odd shovel that surprises the opponent. 3-0. Good start for the Swedish player. Oh, a broken game again. That's too bad. I will make sure someone fixes that game, or I will do it. Hang on.
tie players, man liekas, 17, 18.
So the game is repaired. I did it myself. And we will now see two more players playing one of the last games of this group. It seems to be maybe Patrick Peter and Gins Lasmanis. Yeah, that's correct. Patrick Peter is currently in 4th place in this group. Good position going into the playoff. Gins Lasmanis is 14th. So to be safe, he should want some point in this game, but it can be hard. Patrick Peter is a skilled player. Gins Lasmanis also plays quite often on the World Tour. They have met each other, these two, I believe, in some World Tour playoffs over the years. Oh, nice one. Early goal for Lasmanis. Unexpected shot from the right winger. Oh, and another one. That's a really good start for him. 2-0 already against Patrick Peter, who was 4th in the last previous World Championship in Norway. He lost the bronze game against Oskar Henriksson. Patrick hasn't had much of a puck possession yet. Let's see, he's good at his... No, his investment to the center. He tries the same goal as Gins scored. When you see people who don't really compete in table hockey, beginners, they usually just shoot with any player where the puck lands. Mostly shots from the wingers. They have not just mastered using both hands, making combinations. But on this level, it's quite unusual to see people just shooting with the wingers. But you can do it. It's a bit unexpected, and if you aim good, the puck might go in. It's 3-0 to Lasmanis, but you can never expect it to be over against Patrick Peter. He's really, really quick. One of the quickest players in the world, I would say. And he can score unexpected goals from anywhere. But this is a huge start from Lasmanis. 4-0. Lucky goal there, but he took the opportunity. Now it's first goal for Peter. 4-1. Is it 5-1? What happened there? I think so. It's hard to tell. I heard some more noise. Nice one. Now Gins, I'm not that good at it myself, but he should be more patient, make longer attacks, not trying something immediately. Keep the puck possession, but he has 6-1, so it looks really promising, this one. And for him, it's an important game to stay in the playoff position for the playoff. Playoff will start after lunch here in the afternoon. Yeah, it's over. That's a really nice win for Ginz. I mean, was it 8-1 against Patrick Peter? That's amazing. Patrick is not known for his great defense, but he's a very good player when attacking. But still, 8-1 it's a fantastic performance. It must feel good to beat one of those top players when the playoff is around the corner. Then last Manis Ginz, he has some extra time here since Patrick gave up before the match was over. So Ginz can either drink something or maybe check some upcoming opponents or something, or cheer for his friends. Another victory, it looks, for Reiners. The winner goes to the iPad or computer at the side and writes down the result. If there is a tie, you agree who will go there and write the result. So let's see, what's the update? Reiners has a comfortable lead in Group 1, 51 points at the moment. Next after him is Ronnie Nuttonen with 44, so it's a 7-point lead. That's impressive, and I know that Reiners take pride in that. Eddie Nilsson is third with 42 points. Then we have a little gap down to Patrick Peter with 38. That's fourth place. In fifth place we have Oskar Henriksson, also 38. And sixth place Raivis Miglenieks, 37. At the moment, Herman Sten from Sweden has the last playoff spot. As a Swede, I hope he will keep that. But he has, for instance, Patrick Peter left to play. But Peter lost big now, so if Herman is lucky, he can take advantage of that. I see now in the background that Herman is playing the Naglis, one of the Naglis brothers. This game will be between a familiar face here, Jakub Kuba Matusek. We've seen a couple of games from him already. He plays Petrus Mietinen from Finland. Petrus is currently in 27th place in this group. I know that he probably aimed for a higher position. But it's hard. He has 19 points, which sounds a lot, but the players defeat each other, and in other groups 19 points could be a good position, but not here in this final group of the World Championship. He's in 27th place. Matusek, on the other hand, he has 17th place. I just mentioned that Herman Sten has 16th place right now, the last playoff spot currently. And Jakub Matusek is chasing right behind. And here he scores the first goal of the match, 1-0. Important one for him. Herman Sten and Matusek have the same number of points. which is 25. A victory here for Matusek could mean that he, at least he has a greater opportunity to reach the playoff. A lot of missed opportunities here. Maybe the players are a bit tired after a long final group. This is round 28 or 29, depending on who's playing. Out of 31, so it's just 3 or 4 rounds to go. 2-0 for Matusek. His second goal. Centrifuge. Far corner. Oh, another Maltsev. Nice one from Mietonen. Going around the defender. Let's see. I think he will do a Spias. Yes, but he misses post and out. Another Maltsev attempt. It almost went in. A couple of seasons ago, Mietonen played quite a lot on the World Tour, but, or at least I remember he played in Germany with me, but not that much anymore. But as I said a couple of days ago, or yesterday in the broadcast, Finland will now host one of the World Tour tournaments upcoming season in Helsinki, I believe, and that might boost the interest of some Finnish players to play more and maybe travel more. And I look forward to playing in Finland. I haven't never done that actually. Risky pass, but you need to take some risks when you're behind 1-0. Oh, sorry, 1-2. That's an equalizer. It paid off. Risky pass to the center and the Spias. It goes in. 2-2. Can he take another point? No, he misses. That gives Matusek an opportunity. Oh! A lucky Maltsev. It was not intended, I believe. He aimed for a shovel, but misses it, and the puck goes in anyway. 3-2. Now Mietonen needs to get the puck to have another chance. Can he make a defender shot? No. Last chance. It's up. Yeah. Lucky victory, I would say. He played well, but the third goal was a bit lucky. But every goal counts. Matusek takes an important victory, chasing the playoff spot. And now, from now on, this was the 28th round of the final group. Only 3 remains, and in the result system, we will not be shown the last 3 rounds until it's over, to avoid people helping each other. Like, oh, I need 1 more point. Can we play a draw? So it's a bit. It should be a bit unclear who has the exact number of points. People should focus on their own games, trying to win, and not agree to share points with your friends or so. But after 28 rounds, there are many players fighting for those last playoff positions. We have at the moment we have two Swedes, one in 16th place, Niklas Blomberg, and Herman Sten just outside on 17th. Here's another game with Mikhailo Shalomayev, Ukraine, to the left. He tries one of his bank shots that he's known for. He's really good at those, shooting at the board of the game, and the puck bounces into the goal. That's the intention. He plays Anton Schimberg from Sweden. Still 0-0.
Yes.
Not now. First goal for Shalomayev, 1-0. Shalomayev is struggling a bit, 29th place at the moment. 2-0, yeah. Another, hey, that was a short centrifuge, short circuit, you could call it. Now let's see what Schimberg is up to. No, failed little boot attempt, but there he scores a centrifuge. It's 2-1. Nice one. Schimberg, on the other hand, he is in 21st place, 24 points. He still has a chance to make the playoffs because the player just in 16th place has 26 points, just 2 more than Schimberg. So we will see if he can turn this around. What will he do now? Oh, he misses. Those little boots needs to be, you have to turn the player really quick. I believe it's the fastest of the center moves, in my opinion. If you do it right, it's extremely fast and hard to stop. But you also need some alternative, because if you only know the little boot and not the backwards pass, people will just park the goalie to the one of the posts. But I know Schimberg masters both of them. Shalomayev is an experienced player. Works hard in his defense. Anton has possession. He prefers to attack from the left. Yeah, another attempt. Can he score this center move? Oh, he misses the goal again. The center moves are all about timing. Here it comes, the backwards pass. Nice one. He shows he can do those as well. That makes it harder for the opponent to expect what he will do. Shalomayev tries another bank shot. 2-2 with 1.5 minutes to go. Who will take this victory, or will it be a draw? Schimberg needs a victory more than Shalomayev. Maybe he can claim one of the last playoff spots. Oh, nice pass. Oh! That was close. Another backwards pass, almost ending up in the net. What now? Oof, off the post. No! Sorry, yeah. A lucky one. It bounces into Schimberg's goal. Unexpected. Now this will be tough. He needs the puck now. Shalomayev is experienced, knows what to do without risking. And it's another goal. This is tough for Schimmer, who had the lead. Or it was equal, but he had initiative. And that lucky goal was fatal.
Wow.
Now this is, I think, yeah, it's over. It's impossible. This was an important game for him. Good opportunity to get 2 points. But he failed. It's not over, but it makes it harder for him to reach the playoff. Sharamayev is not able to go to playoff, but he gets 2 points, and maybe he could climb a couple of positions and get some more ranking points if he passes the other opponents in their list. We can check the other group, what's going on in there. Evgeny Matantsev still in the lead. 48 points, 6 more than Kevin Eriksson, Hans Österman, Edgar Seitz, Olof Blume and Elvis Silens. I think that was pretty much the same as last time I mentioned the result. Next up is Edsus Kaneps, Latvia, against Valentin Dietze, Germany. Valentin is one of the 2 German players who have made it to the final group. The other one is Till Dion. Can't see their fellow German player Linus Restel. Maybe he didn't qualify for final group. Yeah, that's correct. He plays in Division 2. He currently has a top 4 spot there and will play Division 2 playoff. But I know that Linus is aiming higher than that. But it's nice to see that Germany has some pretty young players, the future of German table hockey. They also have Leon Hausknecht, who also plays Division 2 with Linus at the moment. Kaneps takes an early lead here. 1-0. Kaneps made a great playoff a couple of years ago in Riga Cup, where he eliminated the world champion Evgeny Matantsev, which was a big surprise for many. He scores another one, 2-0 now. Great shovel. In Sweden we call it an Edvall shovel after the legendary former world champion Stefan Edvall, who did those. He didn't invent it maybe, but he was the master of those shovels, going around the defender. SPS attempt didn't go in. Another one. 3-0 Kaneps. Another Edvall shovel. Oh, a first for Dietze. Centrifuge, I believe. Yep, short one. The short one goes close to the goaltender. Or you can go around it with the normal one. Dietze is in 23rd place after 28 rounds. We don't see the updated standings, as I mentioned, but Caneps is chasing a playoff spot. He was in 18th place, just 1 point behind the person in 16th. So he needs this victory. Nice play, but Dietze managed to steal the puck. Oh, that's a nice move. Quick pass to the center. Faking a pass to the other defender. Oh, a lucky one for Dietze. This could be exciting, actually. It's a... Yeah. He managed to hit the puck with his left defender and it went in. Oh, sorry, left forward, yeah. Ah, that's a nice pass, yeah. Oof, it's an in-out. It's a bit risky when you lead 3-2 and chase a playoff spot to make those fancy moves, but as when watching the video, we appreciate such nice ones. It's a victory for Caneps, Latvia. 3-2. Important one for him. I think we are done now. Yeah, this was the last round. People are leaving for lunch. We will continue the broadcast after lunch, maybe in an hour or so. I'm not sure about the exact time, but then it will be playoff. That will be really exciting. According to the schedule, it's 1:45, but we will see. Hang on and be ready for some playoff. It will be really exciting. The World Championships playoff in open category. 32 players fighting for the medal, trophies and the title of world champion. Stay tuned. See you later.